Look at me and myself. I didn't even realize I was live earlier. I was just like pressing buttons. Y'all, I'm going through something. I'm going through something serious. Something I didn't start. Which is kind of what's mysterious. I didn't start this. I just am in trouble for being involved in it. I didn't end it. I didn't start it. I'm in trouble for being involved in it. And now I've lost my home. It's kind of crazy. It's insane. It wasn't even my fault. Remember that night I told you I almost went to jail tonight? But even the police understood that it wasn't my fault. The girl that did it to me went to jail. I just lost my home for that. Apparently they were reviewing it while a little bit about this whole time. But we changed office managers and she's trying to help me the best way she can. She really is. She's a really nice lady. Better than the last one. The last one was just kind of oh. Like, she talked nice to get you in here, but when you actually live here, she ain't so nice. So, I have to deal with my situation now. It wasn't... I'm kind of frustrated. Kind of not. I ain't tripping now. If you have any questions, please put them in the comment box. But for right now, I'm on here because I promised everybody I was going to be. I'll change the title. This is the Sag reading. Hi, Sagittarians. How are you doing, sweet babies? I'd appreciate it if you donated to my channel because I'm in a rock and a hard place now. I just found out after that phone call that I got earlier. And I didn't. I might as well put it in the title. Let me see if I can. Oh, not this one. Another one. Hey, all I see on me. Thank you so much. This is our Sag reading. And this is just for a Sagittarius general. If you have questions, I know I didn't put it in the title box when I started, which I will from now on because I just have a lot going on, sweet baby. But here we go. Sag general. And don't take it the wrong way. I'm shuffling my cards to mix them up. Okay? Then I'll shuffle them. A lot of people don't do it like me. But I hate when the reading come out the same as everybody else's. For real. Like, you can shuffle the cards as much as you want. If you don't like playing cards, like I play spades. I play tongue. I even play Uno. If you shuffle the cards in the same order as always, you might still get the same response. Hiroshima, hey baby. This is my Sag reading. Sag is stuck right now, you know what? I do have a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius reading, but it's for tomorrow, sweet baby. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn are tomorrow. I'm doing Aries, Leo, excuse me. God, why am I talking, hiccuping, and burping at the same time? But that is for tomorrow. But you may stay, please, just in case it resonates. Oh, goodness. Let me see. Here we go. Sagittarius reading. Okay. Y'all, I take what they say to take. This is it. This is the starter point. The High Priestess, the Queen of Swords, the Knight of Wands. See how they wouldn't come out of my hand until now? The Knight of Wands and the Two of Swords. Oh, gosh. Y'all may be feeling some kind of way. So it says, you know what? You understand that you're gifted. You understand that you're loved. You understand the Queen of Swords to the Knight of Wands. There may be a Libra, Gemini. That was just a Gemini. There may be a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius that is undecided. Stop talking to me. I get sick of them. I'm not even lying. Arlon Mill, you still in here? They said do your goddamn reading. That's what they're telling me. You think I'm lying? Look. High Priestess. Somebody that really kind of knows what they're doing. There's a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, and I'm a Aries, Leo, Sag, and undecided. They have a question. What's your question, sweet baby? I ain't playing. Freaking spirit. Just making me mad all the damn time. What's your question? What is your question? Irritating me. They just tell me what to do like I'm just not my own person. What's your question? I'm not mad. I'm more mad at what? Man, what? Oh my gosh. Get on my dang on nerves. They're here to talk to you. I don't know what they want. So you got to ask them a question first. Y'all don't think this is irritating? I feel like sometimes I just feel like, oh God, jeez. I feel like a puppet. I'm a puppet. Yeah. I feel like a puppet. Hey, sweet. Can I get a love and finance reading? You can get a love or finance reading. One question. Not two. An additional question gonna cost you $10. You choose. Okay. Well, I guess it ain't my choice. Spirit telling me what to say. They never give me a freaking break. All of my sleep and stuff. I woke up in the middle of the night. I renamed my dog. They said, Massimo is a really good name, but he has one blue eye and one brown one. Maybe you should call him Blue. Oh my God. That's for real. The boy got used to his name, but you know what? He still responds to Blue. Actually, he's more behaved when I call him Blue than when I call him his name. He behaves more. He hasn't argued. He hasn't been not even once. Crazy as all get out. It's crazy how the universe works. The Eight of Swords, the Nine of Wands, and the Ten of Pentacles. Well. Now that, I'm sorry, y'all. My decks are synchronizing as well. So they're all in the face. And the Eight of Pentacles. Let me see, make sure I keep them right in the camera. The Nine of Wands and the the Eight of Swords, the Nine of Wands, and the Ten of Pentacles. Do you feel stuck in a job or relationship that you don't want to be in? Hi, Tara. How you doing, babe? How you doing, princess? Welcome back. You stuck in a job or relationship you don't want to be in? Like, for real? Are you stuck because you feel like your job doesn't make enough? Or are you stuck because you don't have a job yet? Feeling stuck generally. Page of Cups. Queen of Swords. And the Empress. And you got babies. You Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. You the Queen of Swords. Page of Cups. Are you with Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces? And the Empress. And they got your baby. Or you got a baby? They got your baby or you got a baby? Are you trying to, I have a baby. That's what I'm saying. For real. And you're kind of still dealing with some sneaky stuff, but you're kind of trying to manifest something new, but you don't know which direction to go out the choices card. You see all these choices, and he's trying to say, maybe I want that cut. Maybe I want to go here. Maybe I want to go there. Maybe I want to go there. Maybe you're trying to figure out. You're trying to manifest where you need to be versus where you are. Spirit says, starting from the bottom now here. It says start somewhere and they'll guide you where you need to be. Like, for real, like, and the Judgment. they'll guide you. They're speaking. They'll guide you where you need to be. You just, let me see what it says. It really kind of, they will guide you where you need to be. But if you're not happy with where you're at, if you're not happy with where you're at, walk. Look, these people look happy with this guy. This guy's a whole asshole. He look like a whole asshole. These people just dropped their sword and said, fuck it, I'm not even fighting with you. I'm leaving. And he think he won. Okay. I'm gonna go and get my behind on. I can find a good one God gave me. I can find a good man, woman God gave me. I can find a good man, woman God gave me. It sure wasn't you. Shit, you can't even keep my attention for 5 seconds. Star card, devil card, ace of swords. And really, if I really decided that my beautiful golden ass self is going to stay with your ass, and I'm really not happy in the first place, I'm really depressed and all this shit going on, then excuse me, I don't mind waiting for God. I can talk to him. I'd rather talk to him than talk to you. And my thought said, I don't need to be indecisive. I have a gift that God's trying to give me. You notice this too? You notice these two? It's all God's gift. God's trying to tell you something. God's gift. God's gift. Is it so you're going to choose yourself? Look, you got both of these. Are you going to choose yourself? Are you going to choose them? Happiness runs in a circular motion. For real, Queen of Wands, you beautiful. You're a hard worker. Look at another God's gift. God's gift. Here's love. Just give him time. Give him time to do his work. Okay? Just sit there and look beautiful. Flirt with people. Go out and date. Go to movies. Be with your baby. Watch like cartoon movies with her. Do fun shit. God is working on what you're supposed to do. And if you don't leave willingly, he's going to make you. I'm not even gonna lie. He gonna put such a fork in your goddamn road that you don't have no choice but to leave. And if you're a father, I hope you're a mother. If you're a father, don't leave your child. Be a good father. Don't fuck that up. I don't know. Did a girl come out of my mouth? I'm trying to tell you, Spirit speaks to me. They speak to me. I don't know why. Ever since I was a kid, they speak to me. They speak to me. Spirit speaks to me. Y'all think I'm just honestly, half the time, I don't even think about what I'm saying before I say it. That's the truth. I just say whatever they tell me. They haven't even told me if you or she or he. I guess they told me that you had a little girl. They told me to tell you that. They want you to take a leap of faith. Make sure your baby with you. Because you know what? Babies are a precious thing. She's precious. That's your lineage. Not a man, but your baby. She'll have a baby. And then her daughter will have a baby. And then her daughter will have a baby. And then her son will have a baby. And then their son will have babies. These are your lineage. You make sure you keep them close and safe. You understand? And not just because they're their lineage, but because she spent 9 months up in here, right here. Spent 9 months up in here. Excuse me. I didn't have you for most of a year for you to come out here and act a fool. You better get right. And a majority of a year, you had a baby in your belly. You better get right. Keep it right. Because a mother, your children are a product of you. Which means they're a reflection. You're a reflection of me, baby. They're a reflection of you. Okay? Oh, baby, you're gonna be a mother. I'm sorry. It's difficult to be a mother. I could never. No, you're gonna be a mother. Mm-hmm. You just a youngster. Ain't got there yet. I was a mother and raised other people's kids. You're gonna be a mom. One day. You're gonna be so responsible for something that you can't give away. You are going to be a mother. And if you're a boy, if you're so scared to be a mother or a father, then don't make no kids. Wrap it up and keep it in your pants. I don't even know which one you are, but I'm just letting you know. Wrap it up and keep it in your pants. Don't be going out here enticing every woman if you're a boy. If you're a girl, you don't want to be a mama, close your legs. Are you a woman? A young one, how old are you? You're going to have kids 24. Oh, Jesus. You're going to have kids someday. Just not yet. Unless everybody you ever meet in your entire 24, I'm 40. Unless everybody you ever meet in your entire 24 years thus far has wearing a condom, you'll be a mama someday. Maybe some of them, but not all of them. You'll be a mama someday. Don't act exempt. You a lady just like all of us. The only way I didn't have kids, and the only reason why I didn't have kids, is because I'm a ladies' lady. I prefer women. That's why I've raised a lot of kids, but I didn't really have any. Which I got to the point in my life where I kind of wanted one. And then when it came down to doing what you had to do to get one, it's just God. I just told God no. He gave me like a lineup, like a football field of men. I was like, no. Now I'm going through menopause. I'm going through the stuff, the change. Point is, I just, no. I can't do it no more. Oh, Jesus. And you know what? The reason is, you're very welcome. Thank you so much for coming. The reason is not because of men themselves. It's because of this. It's the obsession thing that they get. They get obsessed with me like it's what happens to them. I know this sounds crazy, y'all, but it's the truth. I cannot lie. These mugs get crazy obsessed with me, and then I have to be like, this is not Ike and Tina. No, sir. You need to find your way back to your house, because this ain't gonna work. Not the way you trying to do it. Go sleep in my house. Man, come on. Let me in your house. Are you okay? You all right? I want you to do it this way, that way, this way, that way. And I'm gonna be back again tomorrow. God. Didn't I tell you I don't like it like that? I like women. That's when they like it the most. That's what they like the most. When you tell them you don't like boys. That stuff don't make no sense. And that they're not so good at it as they used to be. Even used to be. I never slept with men much. I'm not even gonna lie. Not much. Not often. Often I have more ladies than men. I just never slept with men much like that. I couldn't do it. Because of that obsession thing that they would have. Call my phone all hours of the night, 3 o'clock in the morning, 4 o'clock in the morning, knocking my door, knocking my window, all that good stuff. They think they think they're so good. Oh, yeah. You like this D? You want this D? Ooh, you know what? I bet you like what I gave you. Excuse me. I got a brain. I know what I experienced. And I promise you, you remember it better than I do. As a better experience than I actually do. The only thing I remember is that I didn't come, and this is it wasn't exactly how I liked it. That's all I remember. Well, what do you remember? I'm not, Tara, you already came on earlier today. I am not answering it again. I'm so sorry, sweet baby. I'm not doing it. You was on my earlier messages and you know it. You already asked the same question as you know it. You already been here. You got your question as you know it. And you don't have CASHAPP. So I can't answer for Rajat. I answered for Rajat in 2 days. Much love, you know. You know, Princess Tara, you a princess. I told you already. I gave you your answer. It doesn't matter what he feels. So that's it. As long as it's not a person question or a career question. I answered your career question earlier too. So, what's your question? No personal, no career, no school. Marriage life. I'm going to tell you this. First, But first, you should start from the beginning and get into a relationship first before you ask what your marriage life is about. Spirit sees, but depending on what direction you go, whoever you choose, that's how to create. Okay? You have to be in a relationship to get married. And I wouldn't rush it too fast because you have an obsession with one person. I told my friend Stars today, I said, you know what? What is that song? It's you're drunk in love with one person. So nobody really has a chance right now. Not even one. You're drunk in love. So there's nothing nobody can do. You're stuck. You drunk in love too? I get a lot of drunken loves. Drunk in love. We'll be all night. Oh. Oh. Y'all are both drunk in love. I get a lot of drunk in love. It's been 3 months. If somebody didn't talk to you in 3 months, they ain't gone. You know what? I made the mistake. I'm going to tell you. And this is like a focus group. I'm going to make this a focus group. If you have no contact, and I know that we've been talking for almost a month or 2 weeks, and you said it's been roughly some months since you talked to them. Since 2016. 2016, on and off, I'm obsessed. Since off and on, since 2016. Oh Lord. I had a 3-4 year relationship, a 3-year relationship actually. Our birthdays were strangely close to each other, and we used to spend them together. And it was like she'd come, then she'd go and disappear somewhere. I couldn't get her on an email or even I couldn't get her to text back. Then she come back. She emailed back. She text back. Then, everything was cool. It would be like wonderful for a while until she kind of disappeared again. It wasn't all her fault. At that point in time, I wasn't this person of peace. I was a person of fuck you, bitch, and this and that, and you, because I was going through a divorce while she was going through her breakup. So we was like trauma bonding. It was trauma bonding like. And I don't really like to call women bitches. It's not my thing. But by the way I acted, you would never know that. It's not my thing. I like to call you ladies. I may even say little girl sometimes. And that's an insult to me. But at the time, I was going through my own divorce. And during my divorce, towards the end of my divorce, or towards, create the divorce process, that's when I met her as during the beginning of when I started my divorce ending with my ex-wife. And it just became all too much. Then my ex-wife realized that the more she called, the more it would screw up my relationship between me and her. So she just kept doing it. I didn't realize at the time that I was being manipulated by her again. So, I kept answering. And then I was being manipulated. But I was only like, at the time, like 36 and fresh. Like, I was kept in the house. I was raised Catholic. Like, I didn't go nowhere. Like, I never hardly got to do anything like much, you know. Wherever I went, my parents would pull in my ear and drag me back home like this. So I really kind of never experienced things like that. When I finally did, I learned that part of what was going on. But after the fact, after my emotions got the best of me and I lost both of them. So don't stick around with an ex. That's why they call them an ex. An ex means I excuse you from my life. Get it? I excuse you, ex-girlfriend, an excused person from your life. Ex-boyfriend, an excused person from your life. You get it? Okay. You're an ex-Muslim. So you get it. You kind of got tired of being restrained in a religion. I get it. It was like being stuck to an idea. You were stuck to an idea. And I get it. An ideal. An ideology. No freedom. No nothing. But just because a book told you can't do it. And then your parents followed. So then you had to deal with them too. You were stuck to an ideal. And you know what? I love the Bible. I love the Bible. But I also realized the years in which it was written. Those were different days than today. They don't live here. Solomon don't live here. Gomorrah don't live here. Well, Gomorrah is a place. Solomon is a person. It's Solomon and Gomorrah. You know, they're actually two people. Oh no, they're two places. It's the same place, but it's called. Actually, no. Solomon went to Gomorrah. Anyway, keep going. Cain and Abel, they don't live here. All these people that have all these teachings in the Bible, they're not here today. So I'm not going to sit here and say, God bless you. To the people around here, they try to make me feel like black, lesbian, all the stigmatizations and all that stuff that they can put on me, and me just be like, God bless you. They'll kick me in the face as I'm bowing. It's not the same as it used to be. And I'm not Jesus, and I sure ain't gonna carry a cross while people throw rocks at me. And you ain't about to whip me with no whip. What's gonna happen is I'm about to grease up my hands. I'm gonna whoop your behind in these streets. Then tell God I'm sorry I had to do what I gotta do. Because this is my world. I live here. I live in this one. I don't live. Boy, I would have a field day if I lived in this one. If I lived in this world, I'd have a field day. You see how it's like study it. But if I lived in this world, I would have a field day. Like forever and ever. It'd be like the best field day ever. Like I would frolic in the green. I would frolic in the manger. If I lived in that day. I don't live in that day. There's no manger out here. Shoot, you have apartment buildings and buttholes and like people. Like really mean people and people that's out for themselves and didn't learn nothing as they was growing up and they were treated bad and all that stuff. That's what we have out here. Shoot, if I lived in that book during them days, I would have more appreciation than the people that had it them days. At least, let me put it like this. If I was living back then and I knew what was going to happen now, I would have appreciated it a lot more than the people that did live then. Their form of entertainment was lackluster, watching people fight lions and get beat up and carry crosses and all that stuff. Well, I wish I lived when you lived. I would have been in the manger. I don't know, fuck shit. I made myself laugh. Hi. There's no reading. Ooh. There's no reading now. We are having a discussion because if you want a personal reading, for right now, it's $10. What's your question? One, not two mixed into one, just one. If you try to mix two into one, then that's obviously your problem in the first place. Is that to manipulate? I ain't the one. Yeah? Okay. The discussion is about freedom, freeing yourself. It's about freeing yourself. And a lot of us have gone through like a road to freedom. Like from like the hardest backgrounds to the way to experience life without all the stigma of stuff. And no matter what, still be accepted by the same people that said, you cannot do this. It's the same people that said, okay, well, maybe you can. Because I ain't nothing I can do about it. It's your life. Oh, yeah. I'm going to live it. And that's what we're talking about. Freeing your soul. Honestly, there's a difference between living a life of morality. You're a moral person. You're a good person. You don't have to do bad things. So you don't. Not to get what you want. But just because you don't listen to somebody's old school rules of how life should be. Look, the Bible is old school rules about how life should be. You see, they just wrote it down in a big book. old school rules of how life should be. But nobody follows those rules no more. So as you have to create, as you have to go through every course of life, it changes everything. Everything you've learned changes. So you're telling me that this old Bible right here, if I read it 1 or 2 times, it's not gonna change nothing. Nothing's changed in the world today. And this was BC. This Bible was written almost 3,000 years ago. And in 3,000 years, things have not changed. Even when Caesar, oh my gosh, even 2,000 years ago, year 1 after BC. You tell me the Bible hasn't changed? I mean, things haven't changed in the world. The Bible has been written a long time. Your religious book has been written for a long time. Take out of it what you should, which is the morality, the understanding, the understanding. Sure. God said rest on Sunday. I'm resting on Sunday. If I want to go to church that day, I'll go to church that day. But if I want to be church that day, I'll be church that day. Because you know what? I know where it comes from, so I know where I'm going. That's the morality of it all. I don't ever want to cause trouble, problems, make excuses. None of that. I have no excuse for being wrong, doing bad things. I can't hide from God from that. When I choose to be like that, if I ever chose to be like that, can't hide that. God sees everything. He sees all. But one thing I can do is live a morally righteous life. I have to go with what happens in life sometimes. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad, sometimes it hurts. Sometimes it's sad. But it will be morally right. I'm not going to beat nobody up, do nothing this, nothing that. And an eye for an eye and a tooth for a tooth. It's in the Bible too. Only I ain't gonna be the one knocking your teeth out. God, source, universe will. Not me. I'm gonna go home and sit on my couch. Be mad as hell that I didn't. But I didn't. And if I had to, you got some recovery, Lucy. You have some recovery to do. If I never talk to me again after you see it happen to you. I fought like Tyson. But I avoid those kind of issues. I don't want them. I want those kind of problems. I'm done with it. When I was a kid, maybe. Now that I'm older, I'm done. Done with those kind of problems. I don't want it no more. So yeah. There'll be somebody out there. I'm too old for that shit. You know what? It's not because I can't do it. It's just because I want peace in my life. Fuck. What is wrong with people nowadays? I just want peace. Why can't people come with peace? They have all this chatter to throw in your ear and all these demands and all these fingers to point your way. And why can't people just come with peace? Leave me the hell alone right where I am. Okay, when I say the saying I'm done with it, it means I'm done with the chaos. That's what that means. The chaotic lifestyle. They're trying to do what everybody says. And then you have two parents. And they're still pointing at you, telling you what to do all the damn time. I'm done with it. And then, but when you ask them of anything, they be like, you do not question me. You don't question me. Excuse me. The reason I'm questioning you is because I'm done with you trying to rule me. I mean, for real. Who put the crown on your head that God gave me? I'm done with it. I'm done with being ruled over. We're going to have to find a different way to deal with this. I'm just saying, okay? Okay? We're going to have to find a different way. Because I ain't doing that. I got old enough to dry my... Watch your mouth. When I got old enough to wipe myself after I used the restroom, and then I got old enough to have a PMS, a lady day, lady week. Now I got old enough to raise my damn self. And it comes at an early age. Now at the lower ages, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, and 21. Okay. Give me your guidance. But at some point in time, so that I'm not manipulated and messed up and, other stuff by the world, I have to go out and experience it for myself. Because I'm not going to believe what you say. And you're always going to think I'm troubled because I don't. But the only reason why you, my father, met and you, my mother, is because you went out and experienced the world yourself. Either that or it was arranged. And I sure don't want that. That shit is strange. To just look at somebody and say, we're going to be married next week. And then don't see him until next week. All of a sudden, that's your husband. That shit is deranged. That's strange right there. How you gonna say that person love you? What if they never fall in love with you? They always never leave and talk to each other, look at each other, none of that. That shit is deranged. They don't even see each other as human beings. They see each other as possessions. That shit is deranged. You see each other as the one you married and not the one you love. Not me, baby. I want none of that. Nope. Get to know me, my brain, myself. I want to know who I am too. Be told you know who I am and I know who I am. I want to know who I am with you. And if it turns me into a person that I just don't like, I'm not gonna stay. Tell you that. I love myself. So I know that I said this was an Aries Leo Sag video, and I got questions instead, which I understand. I'll be right back in a little bit, and I'll start this all over again. But do not. That's just arranged. Don't be no arranged marriage. There's no love in arranged marriage. Sometimes it happens, and sometimes 90% of the time, I should do a podcast. You're right. Instead of YouTube videos, I am going to actually. A lot of people have like really good ideas, and they've told me really a lot of things, and I'm going to start doing that. But, Riley, no, sweet, don't do that. When somebody say, "I found a husband for you," no, you didn't. You found a boy on the street that you like, and I don't like him so much, really. I mean, for real. I don't even like the color of his teeth. I don't like the way he walked. I don't like the size of his booty. I don't like none of that. You haven't messed up. I'm not about to do it. That shit deranged. Don't do it. All right. This is Jason wants the Hierophant. Thank you so much for listening. I'll see you soon. I don't like his hair. I don't even like, I mean, for real, where the heck did you get this one from? Do not date. I mean, love yourself first. I love y'all. Happened to my parents. That's what I said. Arranged marriage. Now, how they feel? They be looking at each other. Are they like, "Oh, honey, I love you so much"? Are they just looking at each other across the room like this? If they even pay attention to each other at all? For real. Answer the honest God truth. Are they all in the kitchen just loving on each other? Oh, I love you so much. Mwah, mwah. Or are they looking? He's on this side of the. He's in the other side of the house, and your mama's in the other side of the house cooking food and doing anything to keep her mind busy. Is there any love to it at all other than the smashing, the sex part? Or he's like, he like somewhere over here and she like somewhere over there. Just because you're married doesn't make love. Excuse me. I want somebody to kiss me in the daytime and bring me flowers. Does he bring her flowers? Does it? Arranged marriages ain't it. It's just something to hurry up and get you married off. So her mama didn't have to deal with her. His dad didn't have, his mama didn't have to deal with him. And they knew that he was married off to some lady. Not to be rude. That sounds rude. But not true. But not as how I meant it to say. He's over there and she's over here. And that's how it is. And then they come together at night and call it love. And that's not love. It's not love. It's like coping with what they did. For real. Trying to tell you. Nah, 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 nah. Oh, nah, nah, nah. Oh, nah, nah, nah. Do not do arranged marriage. Don't do it. Somebody try to convince you to do it too. They will. They will do it. They try to convince you to arrange marriage yourself. Don't do it. Just be like, no. I'm not arranging. I'm not marrying. I'm gonna find the one that I love. So that at least I get a kiss in the middle of the afternoon, a hug, somebody to tell me they love me, put their arm around my waist. Other than when they are ready for some lady parts. I'm not doing it. I want to find love first. That's when you know you can have it. That's when you know. Find that love. You'll find him. He's somewhere out there. I mean, for real. No. They're over there. He's your daddy's over here, and mama's over here, and she's always cooking or keeping herself busy. Your pops, he's always doing something to keep himself busy. Don't do it. Just don't. If they were to be honest with you, right hand to, I guess you're Allah or whoever you worship, whatever book of the Bible you worship. I mean, the book of religion you worship. They'll tell you if they were to ever be honest with you, like 100% truthful. Would you have rather waited for love than to be arranged? If they were ever to be truthful, they'll tell you, I would have rather waited for love. Not that they don't love each other. It's just that same thing that the other people trying to do to you and force you into a marriage, same thing somebody did to them. It's just what they call in tarot your family karma. It's your karmic family direction. It's to keep doing the same thing. It's like the definition of insanity, to keep doing the same thing over and over and over and over again, expecting a different result. This is Ace of Sahara. Thank you so much for coming. I know my necklace keeps turning, but because I keep swinging my hair everywhere. This is Ace of Sahara. Thank you so much for coming. Y'all are so awesome. I can't wait to hear from you again, but for right now, I am gotta go. I'll see you soon. I know it's a Sagittarius reading, and I hope people watch it, but it's not what I thought it was going to be. It ended up what it is. Yeah, there is something in psychology. It's called insanity. To keep repeating the same cycle over and over and over and over and over again, expecting a different result. And that's called insanity. Insanity. To keep repeating the same thing over and over and over again and expect a different result. Look it up. Yeah. You cannot repeat the same mistakes your parents did. You just can't. Don't do it. They lived back then. I live now. And I'm showing about to be arranged nowadays. Especially with the Ikes and Tinas out here. You're very welcome. You all have a great day. Much love to you. Appreciate you all.